Hi Virgo! Welcome to your mid-August tarot reading. I'm just doing bonus readings this month because my sound was a bit off in the previous videos and I have a microphone now, so I'm making the most of it. And with all the eclipses that have just passed, I think a lot of people are probably looking for more guidance and things than usual because so much has happened and so much has changed, and then a lot of the planets are starting to go direct towards the end of August, so it's good to get a bit of perspective. Ace of Pentacles has come up, so I'm thinking some of you guys are maybe dealing with a new career path, a new job. Maybe some of you are looking for an offer from somebody or waiting for an offer, waiting for an email, waiting for an engagement ring maybe. Some of you guys are waiting. The High Priestess. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles. That's you. And the Nine of Pentacles. Wow. And underneath we have the Ace of Wands. So I am sensing off the bat that there's possibly a very strong financial pull towards a passion. Let me see. Some of you guys are learning to rest on your intuition in the workplace. Some of you are learning to develop your intuition, trust that little voice inside your head and make your own decisions. Financially speaking, it also says that if you're dealing with a financial situation at present, it is best to follow your intuition. You will have a little guiding voice telling you, in your gut, it's your gut feeling whether something is right or wrong. This looks like you'll be guided for the better. I'm also seeing a relationship with either a Pisces or a fellow earth sign, maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or another Virgo. And I'm seeing this, it seems to be prospering more. From what I can see, it's like there seems to be a growth there for those of you that are dealing with a Pisces or earth sign person. But for the most part as well, I think you guys are becoming very self-sufficient and very comfortable in your own skin, which is one of the hardest things for Virgos. They're the most self-critical of the signs. Now, the funny thing is, I see you making money out of a passion, and I see this as a very strong passion. So maybe some of you guys have taken up a hobby recently that you have found to have some sort of financial outlet for. You may be making money where you weren't making money before. There's possibly a gift of money that seems to be coming through. And I also think you seem to be possibly more interested in the spiritual than you usually are. And it's funny because this came up for Taurus too. So it must be an earth sign moment. The full moon is obviously going to be in your 7th house of partnerships. At the end of the month, that's on the 26th in Pisces. I also know the Nine of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles can indicate being showered with gifts on your birthday. I think some of you guys are going to be having a much nicer birthday than maybe you usually do. But I'm going to draw a couple of clarifying cards. The Page of Pentacles. Page of Swords. And Strength. Underneath we have the Eight of Swords. Okay. So interestingly, some of you are dealing with a mother-daughter relationship. Or a mother and child, actually, in the way I'm seeing this Queen of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles here. There seems to be... I don't know if any of you are single mothers that have been... Because this is for a select few, but I'm almost seeing something about a single mother here that has been struggling financially, and finally she's getting a bit of a break. Finances are improving because I am getting a very strong link to self-sufficiency. I'm also seeing 2 kids for some of you that are possibly... I'm seeing one child as being a bit of a problem with the Page of Swords here. And there's a message for you that when you're dealing with a troubled person this month, maybe some of you are teachers and this is a child when you're going back to school, the new school year. But I'm seeing that with the Strength card, The onus is on being gentle with them, because the lion in this card is always tamed by her confidence in herself and her abilities. It's not by her being brash. She's not coming with armor or a weapon. The lion's actually kind of happy to be tamed. It's gentle guidance. There's a mothering aspect to this. I think some of you are possibly dealing with a troubled child somewhere in the periphery, or you're worried about your child's relationship with another child. I am seeing a lot of spiritual development. I don't know if some of you are possibly practicing alternative health therapies like acupuncture or aromatherapy. A lot of you would actually benefit from that, the aromatherapy in particular, because the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles can often represent the beauty industry. And when we're dealing with the High Priestess, you may find that it's spiritual beauty, you know, healing your soul, your chakras, Reiki energy, alternative therapies is what I'm sort of seeing here. I think some of you may be trying alternative therapies. Some of you might get it for your birthday, maybe. I'm also finding, and I think this was actually for Pisces as well, and I see there's a link between Pisces and Virgo here because of the High Priestess. Spending time in nature, particularly around the full moon, is going to benefit you. I think in your partnerships, you are possibly going through a period where you want some solitude, or you want to be on your own a bit more. Maybe some of you are single and you're really not looking for a partner. Those of you that are already partnered, it is possible that you're finding that the best way of healing your relationship with your partner, or if there's been problems, is by being gentle and being more understanding and compassionate. You guys seem to be really dealing with the empath side of your personality this month, whereby you can relate to people better, you can understand people, your dreams are more vivid, you're feeling more connected, you're feeling more present in your surroundings, is something that I'm seeing too. Which is all incredibly positive, Virgo. This is a very, going into your birthday season, it's a beautiful way to start it. You know, feeling enlightened and feeling very spiritual and feeling very connected. Your physical appearance also seems to be getting some kind of a makeover, or maybe you're just taking better care of your body, is another thing that I'm seeing. And with Mars is retrograded back into Capricorn, but when it goes into Aquarius, which is your 6th house of health and fitness, you're going to get a boost in that area. And I think some of you are going to start going on a bit of a health kick in September. You guys seem to be looking after yourself a bit more and learning to put yourself first. It seems to actually be what the messages are for this full moon in partnerships, which is interesting. It seems to be more about your relationship with yourself. But certainly with the Page of Swords and the Strength card here, I do feel very much that you're going to be having a lot of inner strength and a lot of inner guidance in dealing with people. And I just feel like you're acting in a way that's based entirely on integrity. And you're trying to be calm and you're trying to remove yourself from stressful situations, but you're also more able to relate to people, and it's creating a healing in a relationship, particularly if it is with a child. I do feel like there's a very strong deepening between mothers and children, or Virgos and their mothers. Okay? Now I'm going to draw a Goddess Guidance card for Virgo and see what we've got coming up. Oh. Siege, quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. This is exactly what I was talking about. This is exactly about spending some time by yourself, meditating, feeling at one with the nature around you, feeling at peace with yourself and your relationship with yourself. Silencing the inner critic as well is something that I'm getting very strong for you. Also, alternative therapies, as I was talking about that, I don't know if you can see, but she has her aura around her and it's very green. It may be a good time to look into your aura, try and see your aura. Get your aura read, aura cleansing, chakra cleansing. There seems to be a pretty strong alignment between your physical self and your spiritual self, Virgo. I actually really, really like this for you. This is really nice. It's a peaceful way to end the month, especially given all the retrograde energy and a lot of 12th house energy that you've been going through as well. It can be quite exhausting, Virgo, and your spiritual and emotional health can really affect your physical health, so you need to make sure that you're looking after yourself. And it looks like you're actually going to take the time to do that, which is really positive. But just remember, this is going to be quite a healing period for your relationships that I see with strength. You're going to be getting the strength to communicate, but you're going to be doing it well, which is really nice. When the sun goes into your sign and your ego is engaged, sometimes people can find that their confidence when the sun is in their sign is more of a bravado, and it's fragile. The ego is fragile. But with strength, it means you're leading from the heart rather than the ego, which is brilliant. That's what you want when the sun is in your sign. That's a positive way to make things happen. That's a positive way to engage with others and engage with yourself and really communicate with who you are. It's sort of like the silence before the storm that is birthday season. So I think the last 2 weeks of August, when the sun does move into your sign, I think are going to be quite calm for you. I think you're going to be using the full moon to recharge and reflect. But I do feel like going into September, the energies are going to pick up dramatically, particularly if we're ending this with strength. So I hope you enjoyed that reading, Virgo. Let me know in the comments, and I will see you in September. Bye.